All right, Shalom. First, I'd like to start by sending our praise to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. As you can see, this is on my TikTok page, New Heavens Coming. And this one, I took this when I was at the laundromat, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and play the clip and then get into some precepts. Praise to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. As you can see, I don't know how long they had this going, but this is my second time seeing something like this. But the first time I seen it was probably like last week, and they had it to where you can decide if you want to pay cash or use the card. But in this particular wash house, you can only use a card, and it's just a part of the agenda to do away with all the cash because everything is going digital, right? So watch this. Right, and that's so you won't think that I'm putting this video up so you won't think that this is normal. Everything is being technologically advanced, for no reason, because they're gonna think this shit just happened and they trying to make it to where everything's more convenient, comfortable, etc. But in actuality, the elites have an agenda, and that's to force everyone to take the MTOB, which is the RFID chip. But that is a part of the New World Order agenda, man, for them to rule over everybody and declare themselves a God and put everybody back into slavery. That isn't anything that's beneficial for you, and then it's it's against the Bible, because Esau is declaring himself a God over you when the only true God is Yahweh and his son Yahushai, with whom are coming, which Yahweh's going to send Yahushai back to deliver his elect, his chosen, and reestablish righteousness, which is ultimately the real New World Order. So the Lord worked on both sides. He worked on the right hand side and the left hand side. So the Lord got Esau doing what he's supposed to do. It's just that at one point in time, these laundromats was just you can only use coin. When people, and I ain't even gonna lie to you, I was complaining about using coins. Shit, they should just let us use like a credit card or a debit card, as well, But at some, they got it to where you can use credit card, debit card, and use quarters, But at this particular one, they got it to where you have to purchase one of their cards through their system and put money on the card and use it at their laundromat, man. So it's just another step. Card, and they got a specific card too. It's not like Lounge World, Browndale, Wisconsin. And the other one was over in South Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So, but yeah, that's just them getting ready to turn this into a cashless society. As you can see, it's peaceful as hell. No protests, no uproars, nothing. All right, shalom. Right, and I was saying, yeah, man, it was peaceful. Ain't no uproars going on. Ain't nobody saying nothing. You don't hear nothing about this type of stuff for real. And then if people do say something about it, then eventually it just dies out. But people know why they're doing it and know what they are doing. Just ain't got no way out of it, man. And a lot of people, that's why you got doomsday preppers and stuff of that nature. But ain't none of that going to deliver you from what's to come. Just like with the whole New York situation where they call themselves trying to teach people how to prepare for a nuclear strike. They don't mention the people that get hit by the missiles. They say they don't go into no real understanding behind that. And then as far as if you like not within the blast, they don't speak about the radiation, etc. And then they speaking it as a form of, only one missile might get shut off, when in actuality, according to the Bible, see, if they were a part of the elect, they would know that it's going to be 200 million nuclear missiles. America is done. The Lord is done with the elite's done with America. That's why it's one of the reasons why it's happened. But the Lord is ultimately done with America, man. So America is gonna be hit by thermonuclear fire and nuclear missiles and destroyed, man. That's the agenda. You can't prep, plan, nothing unless you're of the elect. And being of the elect means that, you don't know if you're of the elect, but you have to be doing the work, proclaiming that you're an Israelite in sincerity and truth through the teachings of the apostles, GMS, man. So and then you got brothers out there that's doing the work also, that ain't a part of GMS, man. So yeah, it ain't nothing that you can do to stop what's coming from the nuclear missiles to the MTOB. The Lord is the one that's got to step in and stop what's coming and what's happening, and which is part of the Lord agenda, because the Lord want a lot of his people killed off, and he want a lot of other nations people killed off. Hence, that's why so many events is happening across the world. The newest event right now is this heat wave that's going throughout all of Europe, parts of Africa, and whatever other region or country is saying, man. And they're not saying nothing about people dying from it, but the temperatures are between 105 and up, man. I haven't read one article thus far. I don't think. If I read one, I only heard about one person dying, but that said that people are dying from the heat waves that's going on. And when you know the type of food and air that people breathe, the water that they drink is contaminated. That's why they got the medical industry. The medical industry is helping kill off people. But you don't hear about nobody dying, man. But that's a video for another time. I don't want to go too far off into that. But it's just a lot going on, and people not being able to do nothing about it. They ain't saying nothing about it. But it is what it is, man. So this is the first word I looked up. Give me 1 second. This Proverbs 14 and 15, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. Right, an example of a simple man is a man that don't believe that there's an agenda behind the world becoming digital. In particular this laundromat, man. They just brush it off like, man, no, they just trying to make everything convenient. Technology is increasing. All the examples that they give you behind it, but in actuality, the agenda really is to bring in a new world order. It says, but the prudent man looketh well to his going, right? A prudent man looketh well to his going. That's a man of the Lord, man. Those are the prudent men. This is the word prudence from the mid 14th century, century 1200. And when you look at these words, century, that C meaning century, it doesn't mean the actual 1400s. It means the 1300s. And you'll just have to look up the word century and go through the information. That's part of studying about the time, what the time really means. But it says mid 14th century, which is 1300, century 1200 as a surname. It's 1100s. Intelligence, discretion, foresight, and the definition of this word prudence is foresight, to be foreseeing, to see what's going to happen before it happens. It says practical wisdom, to see what is suitable or profitable. Also one of the 4 cardinal virtues, wisdom, to see what is virtuous. From Old French prudence, 13th century, which is the 1200s, and directly from Latin prudentia, a foreseeing, foresight. And then you will look up them words. Sagacity, practical judgment, contraction, providentia, foresight, seed, providence, which is a doublet. Okay, now, which word did I look up?